Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jini and I made a poll last week. Most of you voted for the Tamagotchi Uni, so we'll be running it this week. It offers so much content. It's probably one of the most content-rich devices I know. So we will be playing it together. We'll look at the menu, at the characters, at the DLCs and all of the many features the Uni has. If you own one, maybe you want to run it with me. And if you're still deciding if you want to have it or not, maybe this video can help you. And as always, I don't want to talk too much, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so here we are. This is my Tamagotchi Uni that I have loved for a very long time now. So obviously it's already unboxed, so I cannot show you guys an unboxing, but what I can show you and wanted to show you guys is the beautiful packaging. And as you can see, this is the very big packaging. The Japanese ones are very small compared to this one. So here you can already see the accessorized Tamas and all the nice features with the Tamaverse. You can also see the wristband that comes with the Tamagotchi Uni. I will take it out for you guys. Here we have the packaging inside. Now let's have a look at the wristband. This is how it looks like. Okay, get it out of the crochet case and you can just pop your Uni into here. I was wondering how it actually works, but it's just by this little nubbies here that will hold your Tama in place. For me personally, I do think the watch is a little bit big, as you can see. Yeah, and since it's so flat, it doesn't really fit too well. And this is how it would look like as a watch. I do think it's a little bit uncomfortable, but having this option I think is quite nice. But let's take it off for now. Yeah, so I also wanted to give you guys a look at the shell itself. I have customized it a little bit, so it usually comes without the stickers here. These are just normal nail stickers that I have popped on. It has this very retro looking color scheme going on, and I didn't mind it especially because of the back that I will show you now. Isn't it just so cool? I think within the community there's just like this consensus that we all love transparent shells. Now let's come back to the Uni itself. I wanted to give you guys a comparison to the Paradise. Wait, let me get it out of the crochet case to give you a nice comparison. It is significantly smaller than the Paradise. So in terms of portability, that one is the one to go. The Paradise is very chunky compared to the Uni and a lot heavier due to the batteries. Let's put the Paradise aside. And now let's come to the star of this video, the Tamagotchi Uni. So if you didn't know, you boot it up by pressing the B button for a few seconds. And since I have already played the Uni for a fair amount of time, I will now reset it. I will lose all my items, but it is okay. I think the Uni has so many amazing items. I don't really care about like exclusive items or so. I do have a DLC loaded onto the Tamagotchi Uni, but it will not be lost just because I restarted now. So that's something you do not need to worry about. So we will reset it now. Yeah, let's start freshly. Let's select English and let's set the date. We in Germany use this order in the middle, but I do know that this is the most common one, right? We'll just go with the last one. And of course, my name's Jini. Yes, I am sure that that is my name. And my birthday. Okay, I set my birthday. And now pick where your Tamagotchi lives. We are here in Tama, Europe. Yes, it's okay. Set up Wi-Fi. Yes, let's set up the Wi-Fi. Connect it here. Maybe try it by phone. Scan the code with your smartphone to connect device to your phone. Now we'll scan it and see if it works. And it's connected. It's that easy. And now we can scan the second code. Now you should be able to select your Wi-Fi on the phone and put in the password for your Wi-Fi. I'll do that real quick. Okay, I have put in the password. Oh, nice. I think it worked. Oh, now let's select an egg. I think I want to go for the blue egg. Here it is. Oh, attaching. I think the babies are so cute. And now it even shows you a tutorial. You can feed it. And I like that you can spam feed. It makes things a lot easier and more convenient. Now let's give it the rattle to play with, which is here. And we'll continue doing that until it is happy. So I'll just continue giving it the rattle to play and come back with you guys once I filled up the meters. So as you can see, we just got a care icon for flushing the poo. I think this is such a cool feature on the Tamagotchi Uni. You get icons for specific achievements. Okay, so our Tama got sick now. Let's give him medicine. As you can see, now that I fed and played a little bit more with him, he's walking around a lot more. That was one of the critiques of the Tamagotchi Smart. Your Tamagotchi was basically stuck in this corner here. But now with the Tamagotchi Uni, they have apparently heard of the critiques and tried to improve that. I think that's definitely a lot better. It's so much more dynamic and it just brings a little bit more life to the Tama. But I'll continue to take care of him and come back. Okay guys, so I managed to max out all of the meters. Our little Yo-Yuchi is very happy. Oh, let me clean up the poo. I noticed how quick it is if it's on the Uni and not on the Paradise, because on the Paradise you go through all 3 biomes to clean, but for the Uni you only have this room to go through and it's so quick to clean up the poop. I think it's been approximately 1 hour since I last filled up the whole meters and it just cried out for me. I don't think the happiness meter is depleted. Yes, it's only the hunger meter. Yay, he evolved! He's so cute! I think his name is Melkochi. Welkochi is his name. Now that he reached the next stage, I think we can explore the menu together. So here at the first symbol, we can see the status, the profile, the care icons we've gathered, and also set the settings. Here for the status, we can see the hunger meter, the happy meter, and our gotchi points. Here under the profile option, we can check the character of our Tama, which in our case is Naughty, and it's our first day with Welkochi. Personality of our Tamagotchi is important because depending on the personality, it will have different favorite items and foods and accessories and so on. So here is where you can check what kind of personality your Tama has. On the next page, you can see information about yourself. So we're here in Tama Europe and my name is Jini. And here are icons that you can set. Let's just do it right away. Change the icon. I only have 1 icon so far. It's the poop icon here and we can select it and then it will be displayed as you can see. And here we can see the Tama name and the greeting that we can set. Now let's edit that as well. In order to change that, we go to the Tamaverse option here and we can set a Tama name. Let's just call him Sparkle. Sparkle. I'll go for Sparkle Dinosaur. That is our Tama name. And for the greeting, we can also select a phrase or an emoji. What about yo? I think that's funny. We'll leave it like that. Tama name Sparkle Dinosaur and our greeting is yo. That's it for this option. Here we can see all of the care icons and of course I haven't gotten any except for the one here with the poop. And here we can see the settings where we can adjust the brightness to our liking and we can also adjust the sound. Now let's look at the second option, which I think is very, very cool. We have of course our standard food option. We also of course have snacks, but we can also order delivery, which is very cool. So let's see what we can order. Lokomoko, and that's it. So a bunch of options that you can choose from. For the snacks, we have hot chocolate, waffles, bananas, Foster, marron glacé, macarons. So as you can see, we have a lot of international options as well. And this is something that is, I think, unique to the Tamagotchi Uni, no pun intended, but it really does its name justice. Then we also have the hygiene option. We can let our Tama go to the toilet or clean up the poop and also let it take a bath. Let's move on. We have the phone option here where we can call the sitter. I think the social option will be unlocked later, as well as the past Tamas. Of course, it's our first Tama, so obviously we won't have a past Tama. And here is the Tamaverse. Let's just enter it and I can show you guys what it actually is. So as you can see, it's sort of like entering a whole virtual universe with VR glasses. You can toggle through a few options. This is the Tama Square. That is the Tama Arena. Not really monthly, but you'll have exclusive events where you can compete with people from all around the world and get special prizes. If you think someone is great, send a heart. Push the heart found in the profile screen. Before coming to Tamaverse, please update via the arrow icon. Okay, then we'll do that later. Let's go on with this option first. Here at the Tama Square, you have a bunch of options. First, we have the Tama Party, where you can meet other Tamagotchi characters. We are not old enough just yet, so we'll have to go once we're an adult. And here at the Tama Arena, we can participate in the exclusive events. I'm not 100% sure if we do have an ongoing event at the moment. Depending on how many days you participate in the event, you'll get different prizes. So that was the Tamaverse option that we will definitely explore further once our Tama evolved into an adult. Now let's look at our items, accessories, furniture, and crafts, and my box. So we do have a storage box where we can store items and accessories and furniture we do not need anymore to make space for other items. Because the Tamagotchi Uni is just so content rich, there's like a bunch of things of everything. You definitely need the storage. Even then, we have way too many items and the storage doesn't even suffice for that. I guess it has something to do with the internal memory of the Uni, and it cannot just store all of the items. That's also one thing I do not like that much about the Uni, but I can live with it because I don't tend to change up the look of my Tama too much. And here we can go out. We can go to the mall, to the arcade, Tama Walk, link it to the Tamagotchi Plaza game, which I unfortunately do not own, so I cannot show it to you guys. But as far as I know, it's quite simple and minimalistic. There is not a lot you can do by linking your Tama Uni with the Switch game. So let's go to the Tama Mall and see what we can buy. Coloring book, a stuffed animal. For accessories, we have flower earrings, headphones, pink horns, and that's it. For furniture, we have a monochrome mirror, it looks fancy. Rainbow pillow, oh that's cute. A pattern lamp, a planet, that sounds interesting. A skateboard rack. For our room, we have the cyber room, the fluffy room, nature. I think that's one of my favorite room designs. Pumpkin. So a bunch of options. And even though our Tama is still a kid, we have so many options already, which I think is fantastic. And here at the arcade, of course, we can play games. Earn Gotchi points by playing lots of games. The dancing game. Okay, let's just try it. Here's what to do. Okay, guys. I made it! I actually made it. Okay. I made it, I think. Let's go to the fast food option. This is the equivalent to the baby milk feeding game on the Paradise. Oh no! I messed up, guys. And for a almost perfect game, you get 200 Gotchi points. Now let's look at the matching game. Oh, it's fall themed. Match fall items. Okay. So it's just like a normal memory game. So we have to avoid the worm here and try to match everything else. I can never remember everything if I'm being honest. I didn't make it in time. So as you can see, the games are, for me at least, the games aren't as easy as you'd expect them to be. I like that you have a grinding option that is not very difficult. And then you have a few options that are a lot more fun, even difficult sometimes. Oh, he looks so cute. He doesn't look naughty at all. That was the arcade, and now the Tama Walk. I think that's a very cute feature. Let's try out the street. We'll have a timer here at the top, and this is the pedometer function, so you'll need to actively walk, and you have 20 minutes time, but you can also just shake it. I think it's a nice addition, you know, it has like this pedometer function combined with gathering the resources. I think you can also cancel it. It was way too short, just like I expected, but it's okay. I'd like to visit the farm, I think. It's one of my favorite locations. So we have to tilt our Tamagotchi in order to move our Tama and gather resources. So that's how you gather all these fruits and nuts. Depending on how many apples and oranges and so on you've gathered, you'll get. We can connect to Tamas. And here at the Wi-Fi symbol, we can see the network. Here you can manage your Wi-Fi. Here you can download via codes and also download the DLC areas as well as items. And here you can update the download list. Here we can update our Tama. We can check for an update and look at the last update, mail or gifts, and we can also renew our update infos. So that's our menu in the kid stage, and I'll definitely show you guys the other options we weren't able to explore once our Tamagotchi is an adult. Okay guys, so I have to leave soon, so I'll leave my Tama with my sitter. So on the Tamagotchi Paradise, we do have to pay for the sitter function, but here it's for free, which I think is very neat. Good morning guys. We received something here at the Wi-Fi symbol. New info. We got new mail. There's a lot. I don't know if we should read through all of them. Paradise on sale now. What? There's another date noted, but I think this was from the release of the Paradise. Yep, that's better. And now let's look at the gifts. Magic circle, magic wand. This looks so cool. Wizard hat, hunting cap. Oh, this one looks very cool. I love this. This reminds me of Peaky Blinders. Let's try out the accessories. This is so cute. I think that the wizard hat may be even a little bit cuter. Let's try this. We do have the magic wand. Oh, but we're not old enough to wear. Okay, so we're also not old enough to wear wings. But I think he looks very cute. Okay guys, so I have grinded a lot. We have almost 4,000 Gotchi points. I think we deserve to buy our Tama a few good things. Let's look at the items. Oh, they also have a blanket. I'll buy one for now. Let's look at the accessories. Bat wings. Oh, the bat wings would be so cute with his current outfit. I think he cannot equip bat wings just yet, but I think they're very cute for Halloween, so I'll get them for now. I'd also like to look at furniture. Plant shelf. I have like a very similar plant shelf myself in our living room. Let's look at the rooms first. I think this one is so beautiful. Let's try out the pumpkin room. It's also a little bit cheaper than the rest of the rooms. Oh no! You don't have enough money. Guys, I'll go grinding a little bit more and come back when we can buy the room, okay? Okay guys, so it's been a while since I grinded for the room design. And a little tip on the side, if you do not have the time to play games with your Tama and you don't need the Gotchi point, you just need to visit the Tamaverse and then you can go back and then your happiness meter should be full. I wanted to go for the pumpkin room, this one. Yay, let's change it. Oh my god, it's so cute. I mean, look at this cute little carpet. Hi guys, so I'm very sorry I couldn't catch up with Wilcochi, and so he is kind of hungry and unhappy and went to bed. Yeah, I really hope that I can catch him in the morning tomorrow, but until then, good night and see you guys tomorrow. Morning guys, oh no! I thought I woke up on time, but yeah, I just didn't want to neglect him, you know. I'll just go to the Tamaverse to fill up the happy meters quite quickly. I can now show you guys how much the Tamaverse fills up of the happiness meter. Yeah, you see, it doesn't fill it up all the way, but what I wanted to do now was to download a Tamaverse ticket. Here are my current Tamaverse tickets I have downloaded. The Tamagotchi Lab I tried out when the Paradise was announced. The Fairy Tale Library I downloaded because I was very curious and I thought the characters were so cute. And the Very Berry Land is for free, as well as the Tamagotchi Lab. Yeah guys, so which Tamaverse ticket should we download? I thought we'd go for a Monster Carnival theme. Here on Reddit, there's like a very good source that will summarize everything the Tamaverse tickets will give you. What do you guys think? Should we go for the Monster Carnival Tamaverse ticket? I'm not sure what you guys would be more interested in. So here's the website you can buy the Tama tickets from. I can't decide, you guys, because I do think this fits Halloween perfectly, but the Sanrio characters I think a lot of people would be interested in. Maybe I'll make another poll and ask you guys. So when I checked a while ago, the Monster Carnival had the most votes, so we'll be loading this DLC onto the Tamagotchi Uni. As you can see, it's a Japanese ticket version. Unfortunately, it does not really come with some sort of card as far as I know, not like the Tama Smart cards. This one is only the code inside. If you didn't know, one Tamaverse ticket normally has 3 uses, so I would like to give away the 2 remaining codes of this Tamaverse ticket. In order to get one of the codes, just comment down below which character you like most. And I figured, because I do have the Fairy Tail Tamaverse ticket as well, I will also give away. I don't really need to load the DLC onto multiple devices. If you want to get one of the Monster Carnival codes, comment down below which of the Monster Carnival characters you like most. If you want to get a code from the Fairy Tail library, comment which character you like the most from the Fairy Tail library, and then I'll get 4 winners drawn and you will get the codes for the 2 Tamaverse tickets. Yeah, I know it's not a lot, but I mean it's something I can do, so if you're interested in these codes, then feel free to comment. I'll be very happy to give the codes to you guys. But for now, let's get this code onto this Tama and I'll be right back. You just go to this Wi-Fi symbol here and you click on download, and then you click on input code. Yes, we want to register a code, and now you can input the code that you will unveil here. I'll do that and be right back. I think it worked. Yeah, it worked, guys! And now we have the Monster Carnival DLC listed here. Download this one. It's happening. Monster Carnival is here. Head to the Tama portal. And now we can select DL area at the Tamaverse function. Let's see. Carnival Square. A group of monsters are hanging out at the square. Let's go. Go to the square, yes. Oh, they're from the Tamagotchi. No, that's so mean. We just stole from the angel characters. I don't know what I think about that, guys. Monster Game House. Let's try it. Mini game character is like dressed differently. Haunted puzzle. Put together the art. Ah, so that's how it works. Didn't we win already? No. And 600 Gotchi points, that's a lot. Shop. Ooh, yeah, that's exciting. Look at all the designs, guys. Let's look at... Welcome, we have monster and horror themed items here. Look at the food. Squid ink pie, monster sandwich, ogre rice ball, goblin bun. That one was so cute. And that's it for the food. And now let's look at the snacks. Black chocolate, slimy jelly, eyeball jelly, snake churros. Oh, I love churros, by the way. I'm thinking about these snake churros, but let's see what other things we have. For accessories, a monster cap, monster plush, ball of fire, trident, and monster horns, spider web, bat companion, bat wings, that's it. And now let's look at the items. A nightmare pillow, clear cape, monster mirror, witch broom, and furniture. So you see it comes with a lot of content. The bat guitar, monster object, coffin, fridge, witch cauldron, bad guitar. So the items are so intricately made. Let's have a look at the rooms. The mischief room, the monster room. Only these two. That's basically it. And I think I'll be going for the classic Mamechi. I love his expression. Yeah, in order to get Mamechi, we need to feed our Tama the monster sandwich meal the most. That's at least what this Reddit post says. I will link it in the description box for you guys to reference to. Monster sandwich. Let's buy 3 sandwiches. Let's do that. I don't know how many times we need to feed the monster sandwich in order for our Tama to evolve into the character. Since we still have a few gotchi points left, I think I'd really like to look into the furniture. Witch cauldron. I think this one looks so cool. I want to put this into our room. I think the rooms are nice, but I do think the pumpkin room is very cozy looking, so I'll stick with that. I think the monster cap looks cute as well. Let's just go with the monster cap. I want to try out all of the items. I just want to see their interactions with it. What do you guys think? At the left or at the right? And I need another furniture option for the left part of this room. Now let's have a look at the items. Nightmare pillow. Let's try it out. No, that's actually scary. Let's try the clear cape. Oh, it's like in Harry Potter, you know? The cloak of invisibility, I think it's called. Oh, it's so cute. Let's have a look at the monster mirror. Oh, it's scary. But it's so creative, you know? And I think we have one item left, if I'm not mistaken. The witch broom. It was so cute. I'll wait for him to get a little bit more hungry to feed him the sandwiches, and then let's see if we can let him evolve into Mamechi. Okay guys, so I wanted to have a look at the items in the mall today. I do think they should change daily. I'm looking for the pumpkin sofa. I hope that I can get it today. Pattern dress. Yes, they have it. Yeah, I think this is very cute. Did I even tell you guys the name of this Tama? He's called Crochet. This is the setup so far. That's it for now, and I'll come back when I have an update for you guys. Guys, I just woke up because I have to leave for work early, and this happened. Okay. I'll relax. Let's clean the room first. He's so cute! First, I want to look at him without accessories. This is so cute! No way! This is how he looks like without the hat. He's so cute, just on his own. Look at his eyes. Why not the magic wand? Yes. So cute. I think the bat wings look good. The big bow, not so much. The vending machine. Guys, you know what? Let's try it out just for fun. This looks so silly. I love it. Should we leave it like that though? Let's try out another accessory and then we'll decide, okay? Let's go for the bat wings. I think that's a classic, right? But I haven't found an accessory that he loves. Otherwise we would have seen another animation. You know what, guys? I forgot to let my Tama play with the items we bought for him specifically, like the coloring book. Let's try out the coloring book. But I thought it's a favorite item for naughty personalities. Oh, I am so... Guys, what I looked up was the disliked, so I bought the disliked items. I'll have to leave for work soon, so I'll send them to the Tama sitter for now. Okay, see you guys later. So guys, I came back from work and had dinner, and I fetched my Mamegon too late from the babysitter, and now I kind of got scolded by her. Let's have a look at the Tamaverse together with Mamegon, the Tama Party, Tama Travel, and Tama Fashion. Let's have a look at the Tama Travel option. Welcome to Tama Travel, choose any travel tour you want. The jungle, the desert ruins, Water City, Tropical Island, Aurora Village. I think I would love to try out the Aurora Village. Oh no! Okay, I'll need to go grind a little bit and then we can explore the travel option. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Now that I've grinded for quite a lot of gotcha points, we should have enough to travel to the Aurora Village. Yes, yes! We do have enough gotcha points. And we got an item, the serving card. It was so cute. That was definitely worth it. Let's have a look at the Tama shop. Welcome to Tama Fashion. Buy accessories from around the world and display your own outfit. Oh, this is the location where we can buy the accessories other people have put together, and I think this is the one we can put together, right? Display your current outfit. Oh, it's not that spectacular. I would rather not display our current outfit. Something I haven't shown you guys is the Tama Party function, because I was afraid I would give away Mamegon, but I don't think that will happen, so we'll try it again now. Welcome to the Tama Party. Choose who you'd like to take on a date. Oh, I think Milkchi looks super cute. Let's select Milkchi. Wow! She's amazing. Let's take her to a date. And now we can propose. I won't do it for now because I want to keep Mamegon for a little bit longer. No, we won't propose. I think the first date is a little bit early as well, so we'll refrain from that for now. Yeah, see, she's not mad about it, so it's okay. we'll take it slow. And that's basically the Tama Party function. In general, I really just have to say the Tamagotchi Uni is such a fun device. I do really like it. And the Tamagotchi Uni, it's unbeaten in its gameplay and its content, especially with the DLCs. We do have the Smart, but with the Smart you have the touch screen, and that was like a big negative or like a big critique many people had. The Tamagotchi Paradise, on the other hand, doesn't offer nearly as much gameplay as the Tamagotchi Uni, but for me it offers everything I want and need in a Tamagotchi. It's just enough that I am entertained, but I don't feel overwhelmed, if that makes sense. Now it's already quite dark, but tomorrow I'll give you guys my final review of the Tamagotchi Uni. Okay guys, so we come to the final review. Is the Tamagotchi Uni still worth it in 2025? Would I still recommend it? And who is it for? So in my personal opinion, you cannot deny that the Uni offers an incredible amount of gameplay and content. You have the travel options, you have a bunch of characters, you can even expand it with the Tamaverse tickets. There's a pedometer function that is very, very detailed and cute. There are events that you can participate in to get exclusive items. It's very small and compact, very portable. The screen is great, the animations are great, and I could go on and on. I mean, you've seen it in the video. I really have to say this device is incredibly well made, and I would definitely definitely recommend it in 2025. Only if you can find it for retail price or slightly above. Because in my opinion, the Uni just isn't old enough to be sold for like absurd amounts of money, because some models, they already count as vintage. Like a very high price is kind of justified, which is also debatable. But in my opinion, the Uni, if you can find it for the retail price or slightly above, I would definitely recommend you trying it out. So is it still worth it? Yes, absolutely yes. It is Jini approved. And who would I recommend it for though? Because if you see my ranking video, it is not my number one, and my reasons, you don't have to understand them. That's just a personal preference. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt a little bit overwhelmed, if I'm being honest. You get so much for such a tiny device, but that's something I cannot deny. But it did have a difficult time warming up to it when it released in 2023. I definitely recommend it for someone who's looking for a lot of content, a lot of gameplay, something that you can spend your time with for hours. I would recommend it for anyone who really likes to dress up their characters, their tamas. I personally have found out that I just like the simpler ones. They do not need too many features, but the features the tamas have, they need to be well thought through and just fit into this whole concept. Also, one thing to know, there is no gene mixing on the tama. I've been asked a few times if the Tamagotchi Uni offers gene mixing, and unfortunately it does not. And also do keep in mind that the Tamaverse tickets do cost a little bit. If you want to collect them all, there's a significant amount of money that will come on top of your Tamagotchi Uni device costs. So that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, and I'm very sorry this video is very long. It was very hard for me to just cut down on the content because I felt like the Tamagotchi Uni, I just wanted to do it justice, you know? But of course, if there's anything I haven't answered within this video, feel free to leave your questions in the comments down below and I try my best to help you. Yeah, but other than that, I think that's it for this video. It's long enough, I'm very sorry, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Take care and hope to see you soon. Bye!